What's up, guys? Coach Albus here, about to break down a 90-90 hip transfer. So a 90-90 hip transfer obviously is going to start off in this 90-degree angle at both knees and hips, right? So what we're going to start with from this position is making sure that we understand that the lead leg is what's going to get us to that hip transfer primarily, right? So once I lift this knee off the ground here and I irradiate some tension here, once this hip cannot move any further, then I know that this guy has to kind of come up off the ground, but I'm still leading with the lead leg, right? I'm still actively trying to move this thigh, this hip, drive this leg down to the ground. Once this guy hits the ground, now I can put the other guy, the other side knee on the ground, and I can go back in the opposite direction. Same thing, right? My left side here is gonna lead the way. Once I run out of space here, I can't go any further here without moving this leg. Now, this guy is anchored, this side is anchored into the movement, still driving with that lead leg into the ground, nice and slow, and then slowly parachuting this guy down, stapling it down to the ground, and repeating. And remember that you can use your hands for this. You don't need to be out here if you can't be out here. You can use your hands at the beginning in different positions and figure out like, okay, this only can move this far. Now I can move this hand here and I can continue driving with that lead leg and just allowing that other leg to be anchored by the lead leg as I transfer over. This one drives down into the ground. This one follows suit, drives down into the ground as well, right? And then we repeat the process, right? Everybody's transfer is going to be different, right? Mine might be a little bit different than yours, right? But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to keep myself with my chest as rotated towards the camera as possible, right? And that might look different for each individual as you're going through these hip transfers. Remember that one side of your one hip is going into external rotation and abduction, and the other hip is going into internal rotation, right? And add a little bit of adduction at the end. So there's a lot of things going on in this hip transfer, and it should be done really nice and slow. So keep this one in your back pocket, right? Know that you can use your hands for adjustments. This was Coach Albus, and I'll see you next time, guys. Take care.